Going into the first game of my senior season against my old school, started off intense. On 1st and 10, I boomed them early on. And I have to come out here and show them the reason why I left. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, they had a read option, but he got too much of a game, but I still throw him to the ground. But not only on 2nd and 1 was I beat on his man-to-man, but you never give up on a play. Lil Reed Baduki II get his first interception of the season, and as you can see, he tries to make something shake, but he gets brought down to the ground. And I mean, he was absolutely fired up. This season right here is his last season, and he got to make the most of it. But coming down, he lays a big hit on this quarterback. But here, as you can see, going into the next play on 2nd and 10, we absolutely let up another big game, but we're up 28-0, and I make a big tackle. And as you can see, we go on and win the game. And I ended the game off with 4 total tackles and 1 interception. Going into our next game against Florida Atlantic, started off intense. On 1st and 10, I came down and boomed early on, and I'm not playing. Going into the next play on 3rd and 4, me being a player I am, almost had an interception, but I dropped the ball. Florida Atlantic was driving down that field, but I absolutely obliterated that running back. But going into the next play on 3rd and 6, I was absolutely in la-la land. I absolutely let up a touchdown, and that was on me. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, they had a read option, but I came down and boom, the quarterback. I said, I'm here. Those buckles were sure to be loosened, but going to the next play on 3rd and 10, he absolutely ran me over, but I brought him down to that ground. But here, as you can see on 2nd and 13, the quarterback tried to stiff arm me, and I was not going for it. I threw him to that ground. And when you come against me, you better come hard. But going into the next play on 2nd and goal, this running back absolutely stiff armed his way into the end zone for 6. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I absolutely came down like a lightning bolt and laid a big hit. There's 57 seconds on that clock, and they kicked 3, and I almost blocked this field goal, but they tied the game up. And as you can see, we go into overtime, and it's 4th and 9, and you know who's gonna get to that ball and get a stop and win that game. As you can see, I ended the game off with 7 total tackles. Into our next game against 1-1 Missouri, didn't start off so well. On 2nd and 11, as you can see, I came in, he ran me over, but he still came down. But Missouri was trying to take us off quick. I mean, they had a long field goal attempt, and they made it. But going into that next play on 2nd and 6, the quarterback absolutely fooled everyone, but I came across the field and made a tackle on him to stop him from forward progress. Here, as you can see, on 2nd and 5, the wide receiver catch the ball, and I mean, he had some ball grip. I tried to rip that ball out, but it wouldn't come out. But as you can see here on 3rd and 2, the DB was absolutely beaten. I came in and tackled him. But here, as you can see on 1st and 10, I was in great man-to-man, and I intercept that ball because I'm a ball hawk, and Lil Reed Baduki II is not playing. This year is his year, and he has to be a top prospect in the NFL draft. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, the quarterback rolls out of that pocket, and I try to take his ribs out. But on 1st and 10 here, we was absolutely in man-to-man, but I undercut this route and almost had another interception, but I came in with a tackle. As you can see here on 2nd and 6, they had a sweep, and I boom, this running back. I am not playing with you. But as you can see here, Missouri is up 10-7, and he hits the wide receiver in the back corner to take them up 17-7. Going into that 4th quarter, things has changed. We are now up 21-17, and on 4th and 7, I'm stopping him from forward progress. We're going into the next play on 4th and 4. Missouri needed anything they could, and he threw the ball up, and you know who goes to get that ball. Lil Reed Baduki II. And as you can see, we go on and win the ball game. And I end the game off with 8 total tackles and 2 interceptions. Going into our next game against 1-2 Tennessee, started off intense. As you can see, I was in man-to-man, and he absolutely had me beat, but I hit him out of bounds because I wanted revenge. We're going into the next play on 1st and 10. They are eating these out routes up, but I am hitting them right after they catch that ball. But here, as you can see on 3rd and 1, I come in and I am trying to get my team off of that field, and I will do so. We're going into the next play on 1st and 10. The quarterback scrambles up the middle, and he gets boomed. Oh my God. We're going into the next play on 3rd and inch. As you can see, they get another first down, and I'm just coming over to get the tackle. Going into the next play on 2nd and 10, Lil Reed Baduki II was giving this quarterback a hard night. I mean, he took his ankles out, and I know that hurt. Here, as you can see on 1st and 10, he dumps it off to the wide receiver, and he will get up that field. And as you can see, I'm never going to give up on the play, and I go regain and make a tackle. Going into this next play on 1st and 10, this was the laziest move I ever made. I mean, I missed the tackle on the quarterback, and I mean, he took it all the way. Just look at the looser speed. He outrun the whole team, and that was on me. That could have been a tackle for loss. And that would never happen again. But going into the next play on 2nd, I boom, and running back. I'm not playing with you, and we go on to win the game. And as you can see, I end the game off with 8 total tackles and 1 tackle for loss. Going into our next game against 3-1 Kentucky, started off intense. I was in man-to-man, but I read it so good, and Lil Reed Baduki II has another interception, and he will take this one all the way down 4-6, and he is not playing early. But here, as you can see on 1st and 10, the running back catch that ball, and I boom him. I'm not playing with you. And this game is a physical game, and on 1st and 10, I come down and try to take him out. Going into the next play on 3rd and 11, I had a blitz, and I did not blitz. I was just man-to-man, but I don't know what the DB was doing. He let up a touchdown. And Kentucky did not let back. They were not playing on 1st and 10. They will break a tackle and go in with another touchdown. We got to get it together. We're going into the next play on 3rd and 6. I put this wide receiver down as soon as he catch that ball. As you can see, it's 4th quarter, and I catch this running back on 1st and 10 before he hits the hole. And as you can see, we go on to win the game. And I end the game off with 6 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 interception. Going into our next game against number 14, 5-0 LSU. Start off intense. As soon as he caught that ball, I made sure to put him down. Here, as you can see on 3rd and 2, the quarterback had a read option. He got too much of a gain. He got the first down. We're going into the next play on 3rd and 7, I'm a great lurker, and I will intercept that ball. And as you can see, Lil Reed Baduki, the second speed will get him all the way to that end zone for 6, and he is not playing. Going into the next play on 2nd and 12, as you can see, he had a slant. He caught the ball, but I made sure to put him down as soon as I got to him. But on 1st and 10, they had the inside zone, and I boom that running back. I'm not here to play. You would know my name at the end of the day, but on 2nd and 9, I hit this wide receiver as soon as he caught that ball. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, I boom him. Let's go. I mean, I'm feeling like the man, but going into the next play on 2nd and 10, the quarterback gets too much of a game, but I put him down. Here, as you can see on 3rd and goal, this was totally on me. I was late to my man, the man zone, and he got me for 6. But on 2nd and 2, as you can see, he had a slant route, and I let up on it, but I absolutely grabbed him by his neck and bring him down. We going to win the game, and as you can see, I ended the game off of 8 total tackles and 1 interception. Going into our next game against 2 and 5 Army, started off intense. On 1st and 10, as you can see, they had a sweep play, but I came and shut that down as soon as I hit him. Fool me once, you can't fool me twice. They ran a sweep again, I boomed him. I'm not playing with you. I will be handing out headaches all night, but as you can see, I shed this block, and I will get that tackle on that running back. To the next play on 1st and 10, they have another read option, and as you can see, I will drill him, and I will run straight through him. Boom! And he felt that. And on 4th and 2, when we needed to stop, I missed the tackle, and the quarterback will go for 6. Here, as you can see, on 1st and 10, the running back catches the ball at the backfield, but I come over and hit him, but he falls for more yards. But as you can see, on 2nd and 10, I had a man-to-man, and I came down and tried to strip that ball out, but he had some ball control on him. As you can see, on 1st and 10, they had the inside zone. I absolutely obliterated this running back. He felt me. And on 2nd and 10, I came down and boom, this running back. I'm not playing. And I'm like a magnet to that ball. But as you can see, he catch the ball at that backfield. I try to strip, but we bring him down. But going into the next play on 3rd and 10, I stayed patient on this man-to-man, but I will intercept that ball. And Lil Reed Baduki the second sees nothing but that end zone. And look at the elusive speed as he will go all the way for 6. And he is absolutely fired up. That interception, I break the school record with 16. And we going to win the game. And as you can see, I had 10 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 interception. Going into our next game against 7 and 1 Georgia did not start off well. I had a cover 3 zone, but I tried to bait up, and I mean the wide receiver was gone, and I was not in my zone, and this was totally on me. He would take it all the way for 6. But our offense made up for that. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, I came through and tried to drill him. Oh my God. But Georgia was just not playing. On 3rd and goal, they punch it in for another touchdown, and we got to get it together. Here, as you can see, on 2nd and 3, the quarterback rolls out, and I boom him. I'm not playing. He absolutely got flat iron. Going into the next play, being patient in my zone, Lil Reed Baduki the second almost has another interception, but he just gets the tackle, and we going to win the game. I had a horrible game with 3 total tackles. Going into our next game against 4 and 4 Vanderbilt, started off intense. I read this play like the back of my hand and intercepted that ball, and as you can see, Lil Reed Baduki tried to get somewhere where they will bring him down, but he got up feeling like the man because he is the man. Going into this next play on 1st and 10, I was completely out of my zone, but I still wanted to guard him, and as you can see, it's no fly zone against Lil Reed Baduki the second. After doing so much good on 3rd and 5, I absolutely got stiff-armed and embarrassed, and I just wasn't going out like that. But on 3rd and 4, as you can see, the running back got too much of a game, but we still brought him down. Going into the next play on 3rd and 1, I absolutely came in and disrupted all the traffic and laid a big hit on the wide receiver. But just when Vanderbilt thought they was going to put points on that board, my other teammate intercepted that ball, and as you can see, look at the speed. Lil Reed Baduki the second will make sure that he gets to that end zone safely, and he will go all the way for 6, and we were both fired up. Going into the next play on 2nd and 9, this wide receiver absolutely got me, and I absolutely put him down. Going into the next play on 2nd and 4, as you can see, this wide receiver absolutely got me, but I came over and stripped that ball out, and as you can see, we didn't get on it, but his teammate got it, and he will go all the way for 6, and that was just unbelievable. But we go on to win the game, and as you can see, I ended the game off of 5 total tackles, 1 assisted tackle, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. Going into our next game against 5 and 4 South Carolina, started off intense. On 1st and 10, the quarterback rolls out of that pocket, but I made sure to wrap and roll him and put him down. Going into the next play on 3rd and 8, as you can see, we were in man-to-man, and as you can see, this tight end cut it up that field, and I tried to undercut this route to get an interception, but that didn't work. He takes it all the way for 6. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, the running back runs it outside, and I hit him and wrap and roll him. No big hits are needed just yet. I mean, Lil Reed Baduki the second is just not having a good game. On 2nd and 6, he missed the tackle on the quarterback, and the quarterback will take it all the way for 6. On 1st and 10, he comes down and lay a big hit on his wide receiver as soon as he catch that ball. But going into the next play on 1st and 10, this quarterback rolls out of that pocket, and I made sure to wrap and roll him and put him down. Going into the next play on 2nd and 16, as you can see, the tight end routed me up, and I mean, he was gone, and I was tripping over my feet, and I tried to catch him, but he will go all the way for 6. It's 21-21, and South Carolina threw anything up, but Lil Reed Baduki stayed in coverage and got an interception, and hey, we are going to overtime. And big time players made big time plays in big time moments. On 2nd and 6, I laid the boom on him and made him fumble, and we got that ball, and the offense had already scored. So as you can see, we going to win the game, and I ended the game off with 6 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. Going into our next game against 4 and 6 Ole Miss, started off intense. As you can see, on 1st and 10, they dump it off to the running back. He breaks a tackle, but I come in and boom, and I'm gonna ruin your night. But going into the next play, as you can see, I come down and lay another big hit. I'm not here to play. But going into the next play on 3rd and 4. Almost had an interception. I was juggling with the ball, but I dropped it. Going into the next play on 4th and 16. I read it so perfectly. I will go all the way. Lil Reed Baduka the second gets an interception, and he is not here to play. He is doing nothing but creating turnovers for his team all night. Going into the next play on 3rd and 2. He creeps up and get another interception, and look at the elusive speed as he go all the way for 6, and he is not playing. He is absolutely fired up, and as you can see, we go on to win the game. I end the game off of 5 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions. On to our next game against 7-4 Florida State. Start off intense. As you can see, he rolls out of that pocket, and I go in to get a sack on him. I wasn't playing early. On 1st and 10, they run a read option my way again, and I come in and boom, this running back. I'm not here to play. 1st and 10, I met him in a hole, and boom, this running back. I'm gonna be here all night. Going into the next play, as you can see on 1st and 10, he is stiff arming, but I come in and lay him down. Going into the next play on 3rd and 17, I was being impatient and went down, and why would you go down on 3rd and 17? And I don't know why I did it, but I let up a touchdown, and that was on me. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, look at the relentless efforts. I came over there and hit him real low and made him do a flip. That still didn't stop Florida State. They went in and kicked 3, and that'll take them up 10-7. Going into the next play on 2nd and 10, I'ma get mine, so I laid a boom on the quarterback, but we still go on and lose the ball game. And as you can see, I ended the game off of 8 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Going into our next game is the revenge game in the SEC Conference Championship against Alabama, and it didn't start off so well. They were driving down that field, and his running back was a load to bring down. He was going for a 1st down every time he touched the ball. Going into the next play on 4th and 5, I nearly had an interception, but I dropped the ball. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, he dumps it off to the tight end. As you can see, I get to that ball with bad intentions. Going into the next play on 2nd and 3, as you can see, this running back's going for a 1st down, but I will bring him down. Going into the next play, we're up 10-3, and on 1st and 10, I put him down as soon as he catches the ball, but he got a little bit of yard. On 3rd and goal, things did not go playing. I mean, he put a dot in the back of the end zone, and they went and scored on us. Going into this next play on 1st and 10, this quarterback was not escaping me. I put him down as soon as he ran up that middle. As you can see, it's 4th quarter with 20 seconds left, and that big running back will punch the ball in. And as you can see, they go on and take us down once again, and they are SEC Conference champions. I will not be playing my bowl game due to declaring for the NFL draft, but as you can see, I ended it off with 227 total tackles in my whole career in college. But as you can see, this is the end of Lil Reed Baduka's career in college football. And what do you think is next? Drop in the comments down below. What do you think is next for him?